The footy pre-season's kicked off and tonight a stark warning for the game's administrators. A survey of fans has found that the cost of tickets is the biggest gripe of supporters, and when they do go to a game they want it to be in a safe, family-friendly environment.
It's the biggest bugbear of footy fans of all codes: ticket prices. Around half the supporters of NRL, AFL, A-League and Super Rugby say the cost of going to a game is what stops them attending more matches.
The number one thing that people say is that the codes of football should get ticket prices down. They're the number one barrier to people going to football.
Prices have gone up, and they've gone up in a way that is unfair to the average punter. I think variable pricing's been incredibly unpopular. The feedback that we've been getting from fans is that they're worried they're going to be punished for their clubs being successful and for their clubs being popular.
President of the AFL Fans Association, Jerry Eamon, says the AFL has promised to water down its controversial variable ticket pricing, which last year forced thousands of fans to pay extra to reserve a seat for games which in previous years didn't need to be pre-booked, ultimately leading to a sharp drop in crowds.
It's a live issue. Last year fans voted with their feet. Numbers were down, in particular in Victoria. The AFL are trying to rectify this. They've made some moves, but the proof will be in the pudding, which will come out in the next month or two when the AFL releases its new variable pricing structure.
But once through the turnstile, surprisingly value for money, the ticket, the pie, the beer, comes a distant fifth on what drives fans' overall enjoyment. 27% saying a family-friendly atmosphere is top priority, just ahead of the image of the game and safety.
When people go, they tend to go with family or close friends, and the last thing they want is to feel unsafe at a game. The last thing they want is to feel that the kids are learning the wrong things at a game.
Steve Mickenbecker is head researcher at Canstar Blue, which conducted the survey.
I think the thing that surprised me most about the research is the image of the game and family friendliness were such huge drivers of people's enjoyment of the whole experience.
Bully boy tactics and general sort of misbehaviour at the ground is definitely a big factor in turning families in particular off going to the football.
Patrick Effany is editor of theraw.com.au, a website for hardcore fans of all codes. He was surprised atmosphere trumped value in the survey when he constantly hears the same complaint. Cheaper tickets equals a better atmosphere and a similar bottom line.
It's the endless battle. Do you make people pay $60 a hit and get 20,000 at the ground, or do you drop your price, get 40,000 at the ground, make the same money?
AFL and NRL fans reckon $25 is a fair price for an adult ticket to a game. Yet those same fans would pay $82 to see the AFL Grand Final, but just $55 to see the NRL showpiece. Yet when it comes to a Grand Final, sadly, half of those fans think they'll never afford it anyway.
You want to be able to wear that jersey with pride, attend the football with pride, and not have any concerns about what the players are doing or even what the crowd's doing at the time. You just want to be a proud football fan. So I think the sort of atmosphere around the game as well as at the game is super important.
Glenn Conley with that report. After the break, weather with Angela.